What is poppin', everybody? My name is Aiden, and welcome back to the original Fashion Tarot channel. Today's reading will be on Aries, who, of course, in Greek mythology, would roughly equate to, well, Aries. Yes, that Aries, the god of war. I know. I still can't get over that one myself, to be honest with you. What an insane coincidence. You guys are warriors, Aries. Then again, Scorpios are warriors, and I'm a Scorpio, but Scorpios are more gentle warriors. They will show you mercy on the battlefield, if you ask nicely. Or sometimes even if you don't. I'm a merciful warrior myself. But no, yes, Aries, you guys fight to your last. You really, really do. Now then, let's see what we have for you today, Aries. We're starting off a new loop. Here we go. Ariadne's thread. Hmm. Trust and faith, Aries. Trust and faith. You're putting your hopes and dreams into someone here. You're putting a lot of faith in someone to guide you through some problems here. You're thinking, there's a solution. They're going to help you guys guide you through this maze. The question is, will they make it? Will they make it happen? Let's find out here. Closest acquaintance? Oh, yes. Oh, absolutely they will. They have the Spartan spirit here. Discipline, strength, honor, that sort of deal. They got it. Mm. They are quite the hero, this close acquaintance of yours. Perhaps this is even a lover. I'm not sure, but whoever they may be, they're quite remarkable in that they are helping you through these times, helping you through the maze. Just in general, being a good person for you. Now let's see how this all goes here. Where'd you head at? Well, that answers that question for me. Wow. Pastor and Pollux's bond. At first, I thought this might be a lover, maybe a family member, maybe, something like that, maybe a close friend. No. This, this is the sibling right here. And you are putting a lot of faith in them. This is a sibling that you are putting a lot, and I mean a lot of faith in. And so far as I can tell, that faith is well placed. This sibling has your back. They have you covered. They got you here, Aries. Now let's see where else this goes. What's around you? The golden apple. Interesting. Okay, so you're faced with a bit of a crossroads here, Aries. You're divided. You're in conflict with yourself here. You're thinking to yourself, do I do this? Do I do that? What choice do I make? There is a flat divide. There is I don't know what the word for it would be. Don't know what the word for it would be. It's just like it's a clean, flat barrier between one decision and the other. And you're just thinking to yourself, which side do I go with here? Which side, partition was it. There we go. The word came to me. You have a straight partition down the middle between one choice and the other choice. And you're putting your faith in your sibling here to help you make that choice. Now let's see how it all turns out. What do you want? The Dallas's craft. You want the solution. You want to be able to find the solution here. You want to be able to get crafty with it, sit down, talk this one out, and say, hey, how do I fix this? How do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do this? And you absolutely are. You're definitely going for it here. Who's advising you? There you go, your sibling, Theseus' triumph. Theseus may not have been a Spartan, but he was quite a hero. And that's basically what these two cards are, the Spartan Spirit and Theseus' triumph. These are hero cards. These are the cards of people who will rescue you from the darkness. These are people who will claw their way out, kicking and screaming from wherever, they end up. They don't give up. And neither should you here, Aries. Neither should you. This is good. What's your dilemma? There you go again. Big, big choice. That's what this is all about. This is a massive, massive, massive choice. This is literally a life-defining choice for you here, Aries. Whatever you do here is going to change the course of your entire existence forever. Let's see here. Who has the power? You're not sure. You're not sure if we have the power to do this. You're not sure if you and this sibling have the power to do this. You're not sure if they have the power or you have the power or what. But whatever the case may be, it's a big decision here. It's a pretty big decision here, Aries. Maybe a different perspective would help you find the answer. What's holding you back? You don't want to be burdened by this decision. You don't want to have to make this choice. You don't want to have to be the one who makes the hard choice here, Aries. You want to be the one who kicks back and watches everything happen, but you can't. I don't think so, at least. You and your sibling here have to work together. You have to come to a consensus on what choice needs to be made here. Probably going to get some clarification on what that choice is soon here. Let's keep going. It's being hidden. The Sibyl's prophecy. Wisdom, knowledge. You need to know if you're making the right choice or not. You need to know which choice is going to be right for you. You don't know, Aries. And that's the sucky part of it all. You just don't know. And I can understand, the frustrations behind that because I've not known stuff for a long time. And there's a lot of stuff I don't know. I know a lot. Don't get me wrong. But there is stuff that I don't know. And it frustrates the heck out of me. I'm sure it does for you as well, Aries, because you are the warrior sign. You want to know all the answers. You want to be able to push forward like a bull with the horns, Can you succeed? The golden fleece awaits you at the end of this quest. I'd say you can succeed because the quest to obtain the golden fleece was in the end successful, I believe. But will you succeed? You can, but will you? What happens? A new beginning. Chaos's whirl. Wow. So you do end up making the hard choice here. And a new beginning sprouts from this. Like this is a life-defining choice, but it's also the potential, the high potential here for a new beginning. Because let me put this in perspective here. This is Chaos's world, but let me explain something to you guys. Chaos is the first in Greek mythology. And when I say the first, I mean it is the first anything. There was no void, there was no, stars, there was no nothing before chaos. Chaos was the beginning. Chaos was, chapter 1, if you will. Or maybe not even chapter 1, maybe it was like the prologue. Yeah, let's go with that. It was the prologue that preceded everything. Primordial night, primordial earth, primordial sky, the titans, the gods, humanity. All of it came after chaos. So this is going to be a massive new beginning for you here. Whenever this card comes up, just know a new beginning is approaching. Now, when is this all happening? Atlas's reflection. Interesting. So, this is a card split into two halves, in my opinion here. This is a card that's split into two halves. You have the first half, which is all building up to this. This is what it's all building up to. The choice. The partition down the middle. Which choice do you make? Which path do you take? Where do you go? The second half is going to occur in the next few days. You're going to make the choice very shortly here, Aries. You're going to make the hard choice very, very shortly. Let's hope it's the right one. Now, let me show this one off real quick. HanOracle's Dilemma. Let's see what this choice really is, because I am so madly curious. What has got you, Aries, so riled up? What has got you stuck in a rock and a hard place? Let's see. Medusa's Gaze. Okay. The Oracle's Chalice. Not really helping much here. Last card. This does not help me that much, I gotta be honest. We're gonna retry that one. Aries. I know this is usually not something people usually do, and I know that, but, it's just the way I do readings, is that if the clarification doesn't come up, I do it again. Get better clarification. Because if at first you don't succeed, try again. Let's try that one again, shall we? Hackett's Crossroads. Okay, we know. That answers that question. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That answers that question. That's the clarification I was looking for. See what I mean? Whenever you redo it, it's going to come out perfect. This is a choice about love, Aries. This is a choice about love. And you know what I think this might be? This might be the build-up to a proposal. And the reason I say that is because this is a life-defining choice. Like, this is a choice of, do I do this or do I not do this? And, it's not that if you don't do it now, it'll never happen, but this is a choice of, if I do it, there's no going back, pretty much. And you're putting your faith in your sibling here to help you make this choice. You're like, hey, I need you to be real with me. Is this person a good match for me? Do I go ahead with the marriage, or do I hold off and see what happens? That's why you're putting so much faith in them. And honestly, here, Aries, I'd say that you do go ahead and go for the proposal. You're enchanted by them, you love them, you take the path of it. You're going for it here, Aries. Congratulations. Seriously, though, congratulations on a beautiful proposal that's going to happen here. So let me take you through the story here. You went to your sibling, right here. These three cards is just one set here. This is you going to your sibling about, hey, I want to propose to this person. How do I best go about doing so if you approve of my decision? And you have the hard choice to make here. And what you want is to be good. You want to be crafty about it. You want to, if you're making the right choice, if you're, doing this whole proposal thing right. And I think they agree with you that this is a good proposal to make. Proposing is good. This is good for you. And your dilemma was that, you weren't sure if you were making the right choice, you weren't sure if you're doing it right, this, that, but you were. You did it. You had the power in this case here, Aries. You absolutely did have the power. And what you really wanted and what was holding you back was, you didn't want any burdens to come from this marriage. You want to be as free as you are now going into the marriage. You want to be as free as you are now. So you don't want much to change except that you're really just tying the knot, per se. You're putting the pièces de résistance, as they would say, on the relationship. In the end here, this is going to result in a whole new beginning for you, Aries. This whole thing, this is a set in a few cards here. Like, these cards are all mostly the same, and they're telling you one short story. To propose or not to propose. And what happens if I do or don't propose? You do end up proposing. It starts in a new beginning for you. There's a lot of potential in it. Go for it, Aries. You got this. This is not rocket science. It may feel like rocket science. Trust me. This is not rocket science. This is pop the question. Go for it. You got this. And on that cheerful note, thank you all very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss a single video of mine. We are trying to get to 500 subscribers before the end of the month. And we're at 408 or 9 right now. Come on, guys. Let's push up to 500. Let's do it, people. We only got a few days left in the month. Push, push, push. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.